in case you were wondering why I was blowing bubbles inside my house, like, isn't that illegal? Well, it's not, okay? And yes, my floor is covered in soapy bubbles, but you know what? Don't question me for how I'm spending my time during this pandemic. So, in this video, I will be sharing 2 main mental health tips that have helped me during this time in lockdown. I promise you that this video is not whatsoever boring, and I really hope that this video can just be insightful for you and can maybe be a little entertaining. The 2 main points that I really hope to drive home. The 2 main points that I really hope to convey in this video is just 1, the importance of adding structure to your day, and 2, the importance of filling your day with things that you actually enjoy doing. And without further ado, when creating my planner for the day, I sometimes do it the day of, but for the most part, I really like to give myself time to do it the night before. The reason why I prioritize creating my planner the night before is because I'm giving my following days to come expectations, healthy expectations of course, and I'm also giving them a purpose. My tips for when setting goals for yourself is that 1, you're allowing your goals to be reasonable, and 2, you're allowing your goals to be obtainable. When it comes to my preferences of how I create my planners, I oftentimes use blank notebooks just so I can kind of plan out what I want my planner to look like. Sometimes I'll use post-it notes. And I also have a box which just holds colored pencils, crayons, glue, scissors, and just to make what I'm doing a little more creative and fun. So now I am finally going to walk you through the steps of how I create my planner, and hopefully this can be inspiring to you and can maybe give you some guidance when you decide to make your own. So first thing that I'm doing is I'm writing the date, because why would I want to do something that I have planned for April 31st and today is June 32nd. It's June 32nd. And then under that, I like to write planner, because just in case I didn't know that I was writing a planner, it's helpful to know. So I also do things like including the time that I want to wake up. And like, for a minute, this may seem like something that is like out of my control and like, no shit, you're gonna wake up tomorrow. But it's like, still, I like to factor that into my day. So next, I always like to also factor in breakfast and watching TV. I feel like these are 2 very important ways to start your day off, with a little bit of Netflix and breakfast, if you know what I mean. So next, I would add the activity or obligation that I have to do for that day. Sometimes I have days where I need to make my YouTube video because I upload every Friday. So like, that's my main obligation for the day. Like, this is what I'm working up to. This is something that's giving my day purpose, something that I'm looking forward to for tomorrow. And it may not seem like a big deal, but it's something that I enjoy doing, so it's kind of a big deal. So I have this goal for myself where I want to get to a point where I can exercise 5 times a week for 10 to 30 minutes a day. Even though I may not do it, I still want to write it down, just because it's something that I acknowledge that I want to do. And by writing it down in a way, I'm affirming that. And sometimes it works. Like, sometimes I actually do get to exercise. And even though it's not 5 times a day, 5 times a day, 5 times a week, 5 days a week, it's still, you know, it's still there, and I still appreciate it. Next, I like to write down things like have a light snack, have a light lunch. Just because, once again, these are like things like, no shit, you're gonna have a light snack or a light lunch tomorrow. But it's still something that I look forward to. Like, give me a break. Oh my gosh, why are you clocking me so much? And below that, I will write anything from free time after 6 p.m. Usually after 6 and 7 p.m. my day is like complete and I can just laze around and watch TV shows and have a good time. Yes. So now that I've done that, I usually go on ahead and just color it out, you know, because that's what big girls do. They color it out. So if you do not walk away with anything learned from this video, please get out your pen right now. Get out your pen, please. Okay, get out your pen. 1, plan your day. 2, plan your day with things that make you feel good and are essential. Period. Peace.